Hey guys, welcome to the garden for our week 6 full garden tour. It just rained here and the garden is wet. My lens is fogging up, but we are going to get this garden tour going. So first off, I want to show you that the clover is starting to really look good. Obviously the crabgrass is in here as well, but the clover is starting to look nice. This is just right inside the entrance gate here. The beans on the arch trellis are, you know, doing their thing. Hopefully they will start climbing soon. I have still had problems with bunnies in here, so that's why some of them look like this. But they are getting bigger, so that's good. Makes me feel like hopefully we will have some beans on here. Over here, again, the crabgrass is starting to take over a little, but the squash are looking really nice and big. I'm hoping that in the next week or so, maybe we'll have some squash blossoms and maybe even some baby squash. I forgot about this. Right here, behind this cattle panel, I planted a bunch of dill. And it is starting to come up, which is gonna be good. I never plant enough dill, like ever. Like I never plant enough dill. So I went ahead and planted some more because I am picking a ton of cucumbers right now. And so I wanna make sure I have enough. And also I cook with it. So, you know, I need more than what I have planted. And I always do, and I never plant enough. And you'd think I would know, but obviously I don't. So, you know, more dill, good thing. Over here in these raised beds, I have some arugula coming up and my oregano and thyme are looking nice. I did plant some more lettuce seeds in these beds, but it has not quite come up yet, but that's okay. There's still plenty of time for it. The cucamelons have absolutely exploded. They are officially, like, I have to detach the gate from them every time I come in this way. I still do not have any actual cucamelons, like, that have grown. I have a ton of, like, little ones. And I don't know if they're not getting pollinated or what the deal is. But I don't have any to pick. Like, they're not very big. There's a bee in here right now. I can see him. So I don't know what's going on, but I've never grown these before. So yeah, I am obsessed with this. Like, it goes all the way down there and then all the way here. It's coming out. It's going out into the grass too, but like it's going over the top of like the gate and everything, and it is just crazy, and I love it. So definitely will grow these again. I mean, I haven't tried any of them yet, but as for right now, I will grow these again for sure. Let's go into this cucumber area because the cucumbers are just blowing my mind. They are starting to grow up the panel more, but they are making so many cucumbers. There's in there, there's another one in there. There's another one down in here. There's like 3 right here. So I need to do some harvesting tomorrow morning. Cucumbers are one thing that I do try and harvest like in the morning and not necessarily in the evening. If I can, I will harvest in the evening. Like right now it'd probably be fine because it's nice and cool out. It just rained. But ultimately I'd like to harvest them in the morning so that way they are not out in the heat of the day. So otherwise I harvest most of my stuff in the evening time. These cucumbers also are loaded. This is the salt and pepper variety here, and then there's more down here. So I think I have figured out what is what. This is the green dragon. I am about 90% sure. This one is the Chinese snake, and I know that this one is the muncher. So I think I figured out my cucumber mislabeling mystery, but you know, that's how it goes sometimes. So they are climbing up and looking really good. I'm really happy with my cucumbers this year. Let's go over here because I did a thing. So I think I told you that I planted a bunch of bush beans along this dirt up here, and a lot of them have come up. Some of them, like here, I think got choked out by this crabgrass, but a lot of them have come up. You can kind of see them back there. I did a few different varieties. I just kind of shoved them in the dirt. So I don't know. They look pretty good right now, but that doesn't really mean, you know, much, because obviously I still have rabbits in the garden. So, you know, these could disappear. Look at this. This is my, what is this? Honey nut squash. Yeah, I still don't have any squash or melons like set on these plants, any of these plants, but I don't know. I think I still have plenty of time. I still have 3 months of like growing time left, so I think I'm gonna be okay. These plants here look really good. This is the delicata, which it hasn't vined much, but I'm not really sure if it will. I don't really know, but there's that. The watermelons are all the way out to here now, looking nice, and the cantaloupes are a little small, but again, I don't really know what they're supposed to look like when you grow them on the ground like this, so they may be fine. The peppers actually look really good. I know I say that every week, like I'm surprised every week. I have tons of shishitos on all of my shishito plants. Even this one that's laying in the ground has a bunch of shishitos on it. I have some pretty big bell peppers like down in there. So pretty happy with the way these are looking. Over in these raised beds, this bed still has a potato plant in it and some potatoes that need to be dug. The sweet potatoes actually look pretty good. I haven't really been paying attention to them. I've just been kind of letting them do whatever. And they're starting to like take over, so that's what we want. This bed down here is the bed that we planted peas in, and I don't see anything in here yet, but it hasn't been very long. It's only been like 4-ish days, so we'll give them some more time. The violets are coming back, obviously. And down here there's a few shallots in here that I need to pull, basil and carrots. So this bed is kind of a mess, but that's okay. Let's go back down in here, because these beans and cucumbers are looking okay. I have had, like I said, some bunnies in here. I'm not sure what the deal is with this, but the cucumber down in here is looking pretty good. And same over here. You know, I've had some bunnies, but otherwise, like, this is starting to send out its tendril, so I don't know. We'll see what happens, I guess, with this. Okay, let's go back this direction. I'm gonna try to not sink in the mud. I didn't think this through, and I'm wearing my Crocs. So here's the jungle. This is a mess, but it's okay. The basil is massive and beautiful. The eggplants are doing okay. That one's almost ready. The cherry tomatoes, they're doing okay. You know, they're doing okay. I am picking a few every day. This one right here, see all these flowers? This is the blonde girl, and it is about to have so many tomatoes on it. The grass situation here is terrible right now. You can kind of see how tall everything is. This is my priority for this week, is to get this situation under control. But I am picking tomatoes. So this is my carbon plant. It's all over the place, but look at that, and it just split, it looks like. So I should have picked that earlier, but that's okay. The big tomatoes back here are doing pretty good. I've been picking tomatoes. I've picked a bunch of Amana orange. There's another one down in there. And it looks like I have 2 delicious that have blushed. So those will come off in a couple days. This is a mess. But yeah, plants are looking pretty good. I'm not even gonna go back in there. That arch has beans on it. They haven't set any beans yet though. So there's the tour. So I realized this was kind of a weird tour because I didn't really show you everything, but until I get this area cleaned up, I am probably not gonna go back there, and I know that's bad, but it really needs cleaned up, and it just rained, and some of the grass back there is like a foot tall. So I am all about keeping it real here, and I want to make sure that I'm showing you the garden every week because it does change so much every week, especially lately because it's been raining, which has been a godsend. So yeah, there's your week 6 garden tour. It is really starting to come into it now. We've been eating dinners made with primarily garden ingredients, and that is my favorite time of year. So thank you so much for watching, and I will see you in the next one.